In my hands, I have with me here the Oppo Find X2 Pro. It's Oppo's newest and latest flagship that it rolled out recently. I've been using it for a couple of days and I've actually really been enjoying it so far. Hi guys, I'm Serena and I'm here in Hong Kong, which is actually an hour train ride away from Oppo's headquarters in Dongguan, China. Well, this phone, the Find X2 Pro, is a far more toned-down version of its predecessor. It has a far more toned-down design, and it's a more classic design. This time, we don't see that ostentatious pop-up selfie camera. Instead, there's a small notch on the left side of the screen that houses the selfie camera. This phone's also got features that we've come to expect from flagships in 2020. I'm talking about 5G capabilities and that Snapdragon 865 chipset, among others.
One of the first things I couldn't help but notice as soon as I removed the phone from its shiny blue box was its bright orange leather coloring. Oppo claims it's vegan leather. I'm not so sure if vegan is the right word to describe it, but what I am sure about is that it makes a statement. Also, since it's apparently leather, the phone has a good grip on surfaces and doesn't slither off edges of flat surfaces. That's something its predecessor was criticized for. Now let's take a quick look at the screen. It's a 6.7-inch Quad HD AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate. It's the best display Oppo's put out to date, and it's right up there with Samsung's new S20 line, though it captures 3K video while Samsung can do 8K across all three S20 models. I personally love the sleek look of a gently curved smartphone. To me, it feels immersive and futuristic, especially with the in-screen fingerprint reader. And there it is again in slow motion. Pretty cool, huh? On the phone's rear, you have a pretty large vertical bump, meaning the phone can't lay flat without a case, but I don't mind that because I wouldn't be using a premium phone like this one without a case anyway. That bump is home to 3 cameras, a 48-megapixel wide-angle camera, a 48-megapixel ultra-wide camera, and a 13-megapixel periscope telephoto camera. I was quite blown away by the Find X2 Pro's cameras. The colors were sharp, vibrant, and even dramatic, but they aren't as true to life as photos taken with an iPhone 11 Pro or an iPhone XS. I also tested out the camera's zoom capabilities. As you can see, the image quality from the 10x hybrid zoom was superb, rivaling the iPhone 11 Pro's 10x digital zoom capabilities, which is on the right. But the 60x zoom, not so great. Low-light imaging was also impressive thanks to the Sony IMX689 sensor, and when I switched to night mode, I actually took this picture at around 9 p.m. on a dark night, but you wouldn't know it from the pictures. It shows lit up grayish skies that don't resemble real life at all. But what really took me aback, if you will, was the phone's AI beautification software. It allows you to change your physical features in real time before taking a photo. So using a slider, I was able to enlarge my eyes, shrink my nose, smoothen my face. It's actually pretty creepy, but I've never been a fan of these so-called beautification tools. That's because I feel like they perpetuate unrealistic beauty standards. But hey, I can't say I'm surprised to see this tool on the Find X2. Its predecessor did come with a 3D scanning feature that allowed you to make tweaks to your face after all.
The Chinese phone maker Oppo may not actually be a household name in the US, but it's actually one of the largest smartphone makers in the world. It actually made its name with its mid-range phones that it had rolled out, but these days it's going decidedly more upmarket. It knows if it wants to be taken seriously, it really has to target the premium end of the market, and it's trying to compete with the likes of Apple and Samsung. Again, this is my first impressions video of the Oppo Find X2 Pro. It's just to give you a sense of what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling about the phone. I mean, I've only been using it for a couple of days now, so that's not enough time, but I can't wait to explore more of its features and really live with the phone. But stay tuned to CNET because we'll be coming out with a full-fledged review of the Oppo Find X2 Pro. Till then, thanks for watching.